That's enough, I think.
What's the matter, Peter?
I'm fine. Clara?
Where did she go? Hello, by the way, and welcome back to the BackLog, and welcome back to South of the Circle. Win a prize every time, fortune teller? Ah, shoot. Well, she's not on the merry-go-round. I think I would have seen her by now. 10 cents, try your luck. She's probably in this creepy tunnel over here. Meanwhile, we're still in the Arctic, trying to make our way past the bay. And there's a lot of red, very symbolic, especially during the Cold War era. Oh! Speaking of Cold War area.
My God, what's going on here?
Radiation, that's what's going on here. And if it's Russian radiation, we don't want any part of it. I mean, everybody knows about Chernobyl. That's the big, Oh, sheesh, where are we? Yeah, everybody knows about Chernobyl, but there's a whole bunch of other nuclear accidents that happened in Russia's venerable nuclear history. Oh my. And see, it's good to know that this is Cyrillic, so that's not actually CCCP, which makes it sound like it's from China. Let's call our buddy again. Where you at, buddy? Oh yeah, we gotta turn it on first. He's over here somewhere, isn't he?
Floyd, are you there?
You're not even holding the microphone, buddy.
Thank God. Tell me some good news.
I don't have any good news.
Not yet, Floyd, I'm sorry. There was barely any fuel. I've walked all this way.
With your hood down.
Where are you?
Yeah, let's freak out a little.
Some kind of base. Not the one we're looking for.
Definitely not the one we're looking for.
Are there any people there?
There were lots at the fun fair. Clara was there.
I'm going insane.
What the hell?
Language.
Are you keeping it together?
Definitely not. No.
There was no one. Just a mine. A radioactive symbol.
A mine? God, where the hell are we? Can you see anything else?
Yeah, there's a boat, there's a dock.
Floyd, I can see the ship at last. Mountains, bay, ship, like we said.
You can see it? You can see the Norwegian ship?
I can. I can see it on the far side of the
Is
water.
it flying a Norwegian flag?
And there's a boat. A small boat on this side.
Okay, so that's something. Do you think you can use it to get across?
Oh my, that's really,
It might
yeah.
just kill me, but what else can I do? Except stay here.
And warm up by the
That'll kill you
radiation.
too. You don't want to give up this close to the finish line. I'm counting on you.
Oh, okay, I've got it.
We're not gonna die out here. You can count on me.
You can count on me.
Please,
Yep.
please listen to me. You know where you are now. This is the last push. You've made it this far. I know you can do it. Hello?
Yeah,
Wait,
I'm a bit afraid.
I'll go when I'm ready.
No. If you hang around, we've got a problem, mate. There's a storm coming your way. I know because I'm in the thick of it now. You don't want to get caught out on the water when the river hits. Look, I know you're tired, Peter. But if you don't get moving now, you'll never cross the water. Who knows when the storm will clear? You've got to leave now.
Yeah, okay. I'm gone.
It's all I've got, Floyd. You know that. I'm giving it everything.
You have to. Please, Peter. I don't want to die here.
All right.
All right. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Yes. I'm ready.
Go on, mate. Go. Get out of there. Go on.
Okay, I'm not going to turn it off or change it to a different signal. I guess not. Okay, off we go.
Peter, good to see you at last. You look well.
We were just talking about you, old chap.
Here, you got the first round in to celebrate.
Oh, thanks.
Heard the paper's going shockingly well at last.
Yeah, it is.
Don't need to be too shocked.
John, your eminent professor, mentioned it. Gather you showed him an early copy.
Word spreads when something's good, that's all.
Never seen the man so delighted. So, I propose a toast. To Peter.
Don't like
Peter.
toast.
To me.
May this be one foot inside the club. So all in all, I hear it's been a very productive summer. Got everything you wanted in Scotland.
It's an inspiring place, yes. Very beautiful.
Oh, she is. She is.
What? What are you talking
Someone's been spreading rumours, have they?
My hands are clean. I just mentioned Clara.
That was it. Clara, good man, Peter. Like I said, inspiration.
Sorry, shouldn't I have said anything?
No, you shouldn't
Of
have.
course not. It's not a secret. She's been helping.
Helping. Well, bit of note-taking here and there, filing.
That kind of thing. A lot of writing, too.
Oh, I thought it was more, assisting them writing.
This one.
No, she's done a lot on it now. Changed the focus of it a little, too.
Oh, I see. So wouldn't that make it a joint paper?
Sam, I think we all know that Peter is the real professor in waiting here.
Well, no.
I think he knows better than anyone how much he put into it and who wrote what. Isn't that right, Peter?
Of course.
And he's well aware his chances of promotion would be considerably lower if he'd only done half the work in collaboration.
Of course I'm aware. Of course.
Fine.
No, I'm gonna let that one go.
Collaboration isn't a bad thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I agree.
Unless, of course, you're that girl Molly, collaborating with the communists.
Well,
Right,
I'm
the
not
word you're looking
collaborating
for
with
is
communists.
collusion.
Thank you.
Well, didn't work out too well for her either way. Shame, really. I'd have happily colluded with her.
Joe.
Ah, you're right. You're right.
Wait, what happened to Molly?
Complicated. I prefer things with fewer strings attached. Having the KGB and MI5 watching through the curtains, that would really put me off.
Molly didn't deserve all that. I wonder what's happened to her.
Well, she hasn't come back for the start of term yet, apparently. Beyond that, who knows? A vanishing lecturer.
Someone must know something.
You're not worried, are you?
The blue one
You've
is
got
care and
no
concern,
secrets to
right?
hide?
I just think she was unfairly singled out.
It's all water under the bridge. New term, things will have settled down. Fresh start and all that.
My thoughts exactly. New term, new students. Speaking of which, what do you think of those two over there?
Them,
A bit shadowy.
very nice, I'm sure.
Joe, don't.
Hold this, will you?
Are you leaving us?
Don't be so possessive, Peter. What are you, the wife? It's like you said, Sam. Never too late for a fresh start.
Yeah, but it
meant
could
what I
be
said.
too early, buddy.
Hearty congratulations on the paper. You always had that passion, much more than the rest of us. And this sounds like that old conundrum, women or work. Just don't forget your years of struggle. Don't miss this opportunity now. Wouldn't want you missing out on what you deserve.
What, and not write the paper?
Thank you.
Right. I'm off to get what I deserve.
Hearty
Don't worry,
slapping,
chaps.
probably.
You're a disgrace, Joe.
Yes, he is.
Absolutely shocking.
He keeps doing that, doesn't he?
How does he keep doing it and getting away with it?
It's just the type of civilization at the time, that's how. A old boys club. Bunch of baloney. Let's go boating, shall we?
Come on, Pete, pay attention, head in the bloody clouds again. That's your problem. Pick up the oars and row like I told you.
Working on it.
Faster than that, son.
Head in the clouds.
Come on, keep them both in time.
I have no control over this.
Doing my best.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
He's a jolly old fellow, isn't he?
Try and keep your weight in the middle, too. You don't want to tip us in. What a wonderful start to the holiday that would be.
Oh, we're on holiday, are we?
Do you want to help?
No, this is a test of your listening, son, and trying to work things out for yourself. How would you learn if I did everything for you, eh?
Yeah, well... I don't know, I'm a lot of
Didn't mean do it all, just take an oar maybe.
Well, say I did, and you could only work one oar. Then where would we be? We'd be going round in circles. Oh, now, look, there's a strong current coming up. It's a good test, son. Now, remember what I taught you, and this won't be a problem. Keep her straight and true. Strong arms. I said strong. No, 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 no!
Trying.
That side! Harder on the port side!
Help.
Jesus, Pete, that one!
Language. He did not have...
Come on, give it here! Give it here! God, you get back there, I'll do it.
Did not have a great role model.
I knew you weren't made for this!
No. Gonna let that one go.
Maybe you're right.
Come on. And prove you can go the rest of the way. Current's not as strong now. Here you go. I have done my best, Pete. Whatever you do in life, you can't expect anyone to do things for you. My experience. I won't always be here to help. And there'll come a time when you've got to prove you can do something by yourself.
Yep. Oh.
Ahoy!
Oh, hello.
Good row, Captain Hamilton.
Oh,
What are you
me
doing
away
in the
from this
cold?
thing.
All of the memories are getting stuck.
It looks calm out there, but it's rougher than you think.
Oh, it does look nice and calm, you're right.
It's the current. Can't you see it?
It's very nasty ripples. It's practically a storm surge.
I think if the wind had been in another direction...
Oh, come here.
Up we
You know
go.
me at all by now. Come on, let's walk.
She's just being sassy.
All right. Thank you.
Well, I've got used to being this relaxed. What's it going to be like getting back to college, having to smarten ourselves up? I really like you like this. It's nice. Remember when we met on that train and you were so self-conscious about that suit?
True.
Oh, I remember. Seems silly now, eh? You were wearing that lovely sweater you got on now, weren't you?
Not this. Well, I only bought it recently. It's a new colour for me.
You sure about that?
Positive. Oh, strange. So, do you want the good news?
Oh, yes. Give me the good news. What's the good news?
Absolutely.
While you're out, I checked with the hotel and they said we could stay another night. And I thought, why not? Extend this holiday as long as we can. Extend the celebration.
Celebration?
Oh, you know, the summer of work. The fact that it's practically all done now. And perhaps we could celebrate us too.
Yes.
Us.
Hello, Barbara Goff.
Absolutely.
Welcome to the log pile.
Mr. Absolutely Hamilton.
Oh, stop it. I don't say it like that.
You do, and that's fine.
Ready to go home soon?
Not in the slightest. Oh, so pretty. Oh, look at these houses. Oh, if I had found someone I could row with, perhaps I could be living here.
Oh.
Hey, I can row.
Well, that's good, because I think I might be in love.
Yeah, you'd have to be holding hands like that.
Oh.
Just don't look at their hands, everyone.
Me too.
Well, those two houses up on the cliff, look. Oh, which one should we have, the red or the blue?
Oh, this one.
Tricky. Why not both?
Oh, go on, pick one.
The blue one.
Okay. Blue.
My choice exactly.
Oh, almost like I knew what you were going to say.
Well, either house looks big enough for me. Maybe more than me one day.
A dog.
Family.
Well, like I said, one day.
What about your work? Wouldn't you want to finish that first?
Well, finish work before I settle down, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, I love my work. You know I do. I'm not going to finish it. I'm going to keep going as long as I can. I don't see why it has to be one or the other. Would you give up work to have children?
I would. I really would.
No, well, I think the thing is, I wouldn't expect a man to give it all up. Not if he really loved his work. So why does the rest of the world think that we should give it all up? I keep thinking about all these bright young women I'm teaching and I'm scared. I'm scared that despite all they've achieved, despite the fact that they're walking out into the world with a degree from Cambridge, the first thing they'll be asked is, how fast can you type?
You're probably right. It's a real waste of talent.
It really is a waste, you're right. Even the jobs they get, they're not expected to keep once they've had children. All it needs is people to stand up to it.
Molly was taking a stand. Do you think that changed anything?
Not a woman this time. Women have been making a stand, throwing themselves under horses since the suffragettes. We need men to start fighting for it.
You can count on me.
I hope you do make a stand. Won't become part of all that. It's not easy, you know. A lot of people are still living in the dark ages about all this. Your professor, for one, I'll bet.
Probably.
He's not as bad as you think.
I wouldn't be so sure. He doesn't know about any of this, does he?
This work?
Exactly. The work we've done. You will tell him, won't you?
I will.
Of course I will. I'll go straight to his office as soon as we're back.
You promised me that.
Promise you that.
Good.
Why's the music gone all weird? Right?
Happy?
Right when he's talking about promises.
Happy. You?
Very.
There's a lot of promises in this game. Now, is this actually the same boat? And is this actually a door that's going to take me to my past? It looks like it.
Peter,
Yeah.
marvelous to see you do come in. Take a seat. I have to say, I'm delighted.
Well, good.
You read the final draft?
Of course, all the salient points. I must say it's very impressive.
You think so? Thank you.
Not at all, it's your work. I think the direction you took it gave it something of real value. Well, as I say, quite apart from the climate side of things, the method you developed to track radiation, I can see it having far-reaching implications, and not just in your own field. It's marvelous.
Wonderful.
I'm glad you think so.
First-rate piece of work, Peter. First-rate. This other name on here, Dr. Clara McKirrick, I presume we could drop that.
What? No.
Drop it. Why would I do that?
Oh, well, I understand you probably had some little research assistants, but, well, we all have secretaries. we just don't usually put the name on the front cover of the paper.
What are you suggesting?
Tell me, have you seen your friend Joseph recently, Samuel?
No.
I have.
Oh, have I? Yes,
Doing
I have.
so well in their new positions. I would dearly love to see the same for you, Peter. And more for you, in fact.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
It would be so well deserved after all these years, especially after the risk I took.
Risk?
A boy from a grammar school, first in his family to make it to university, you know what I'm saying. It's been really wonderful to give you this opportunity. I would just hate you to throw it away by misattributing your own hard work. That's all, for whatever reasons you might have.
Throwing it away? What do you mean?
I mean, there is a world of possibility out there for you. Well, as I say, it really is very good, and I'm not the only one who thinks so.
You've given it to someone else already.
I knew a few who I thought might be interested. I thought you'd be pleased. In fact, I think you might want to prepare yourself for being the center of attention for a little while. I'm sure you would be able to cope, but I think it's perhaps not quite the sort of thing you'd like to foist on a young woman's shoulders.
This one?
And okay to foist upon a man's, of course.
Quite. And I've no doubt you'd be up to the challenge yourself. With this name on here, there is a good chance it will cause problems.
I'm sure I could handle them.
This isn't all about you, I'm afraid. There could be problems for everyone. Clara was close with Molly Shanahan, wasn't she? The one suspected of being a communist spy.
Yes.
She wasn't charged.
How close they were is the real question. Clara joined Molly on that anti-British protest march, I hear.
It was anti-nuclear defense, not anti-British. I believe.
Well, you know my thoughts on that. They can be one and the same thing.
And they
A lot
can
of
be
people,
different, too.
Very important people believe you are either with this country or against it. Some of the benefactors of this college, for example. My father used to call this university one of the greatest contributions Britain has made to the world. I would agree with that. Wouldn't you?
One of the greatest.
Sure.
Really? Well, it does some great work.
It does. I'd hate to be the one to undermine it. The affair with this Cambridge 4 business has been bad enough.
Then don't let me take all the
We
credit
can't
for something
change
that
the
I didn't
past.
do all by myself.
And we can learn from it.
Yes, we can.
Before
Let's
we fool
learn.
ourselves into remembering it too kindly. Now, with this name on here, and the associations one might make, you see what I'm saying?
Yes, I do see what you're saying.
See. but I really think her name should stay.
Good God, Peter, I am trying
Language.
to make you understand something.
No, I understand.
This is precisely the way the rot sets in. It's the slow knife. Members of this university were recruited to spy for the Soviet Union 10 years ago. Now members of this university are demanding we lay down our weapons, the only defense we have against the very same foreign power. What happens in 10 years' time? And what happens to the integrity of this college in 10 years? If you share your work on a whim with a girl you've taken a fancy to, and what happens 10 years after that? Cannot survive by making oneself vulnerable. That is why this university is still here. That is why I am still here.
Then maybe it's time you leave.
I hope you understand how much I care about your success.
About your success.
It's so common for work to fade into obscurity after it's published. It would be a shame if yours were denied my full-throated support, especially after so many years.
I've spent years working on this.
I cannot make your decisions for you, Peter. By all means, publish with Clara as a co-author if you're feeling generous, but if you do, you'll have to take your chances. It would be difficult for me to bring to bear any influence I have.
Old Boys Club.
By way of illustration, I have an address in Whitehall to give you.
Thank you.
Afraid I can't tell you much more now, but he's a good man. Cambridge man. And you may find there's one more reason to leave Clara out of things. I'm sure things will become clear soon.
Yeah, probably not.
I think you've made things very clear.
Well, let me know what you decide. Just knock any time. My door is always open.
Well, it's a depressing end, and it was a very suspicious and depressing time. Why is there fire?
Smoke. Someone's there.
There should not be fire. All right, everyone. We'll figure out why there's fire next time when we return south of the circle here on the BackLog. Thank you for joining me. I'll play with you again later. Farewell.